All right, FightMike here with UFC lightweight Beneil Dariush. How you doing, man?
Doing good. Hard training today. Just finished up training with the champ Rafael dos Anjos, so I'm having a great day.
August 8th, is that the fight?
August 8th.
Michael Johnson?
Yes, sir.
So tell us how you can do against that guy, man.
I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him everywhere. I'm going to beat him standing, I'm going to beat him on the ground, and I'm going to suffocate him.
I'm seeing some kind of secret recipe at this school, man. Obviously, you guys have two champions here, Rafael dos Anjos, and you got Fabricio Verdum got the belt. What is the secret, man? Or you're not allowed to tell it?
Secret's hard work and faith in God, man. Our coach is very religious, very has a lot of faith, and he shares that with us, and I think that's what strengthens us.
You're obviously moving your way up. How long do you think it'll be? I mean, obviously your teammate has the belt, but if you didn't, you win a couple more fights. How far away do you think you would be from the title shot?
I think Michael Johnson's number 5, so after I beat him, I'm assuming I'll be taking his spot, and then it's really up to the UFC. As long as Rafa has the title, I have no interest in the title, so maybe I might be moving up to 170. It's really up to Master Rafael. If he tells me to move up to 170, I move up to 170. But at the moment, I don't have. It's not on my mind. My mind is just on Michael Johnson. I'm gonna beat this guy.
What do you walk around at your weight when you're not training, like just regular without cutting?
It varies. I could be anywhere from 178 to 195, so it varies.
So speaking of, they did the whole thing banning the IV stuff. What do you think about that, man? Do you think that's gonna make it rough for all the fighters?
I think it will make it difficult for the fighters, but I'm not actually that big of a lightweight, and I used to, before I started using IV, I used to do it, and it didn't really feel too dramatic for me. It didn't feel too bad. I think what IV does is just right away. Maybe what would take you 8 hours to hydrate, it makes it into 1 hour. As soon as the IV goes in, you're hydrated. So I think that's the big difference. So I don't think it's going to be an issue for me, but I know a lot of fighters will be struggling with this.
If you weren't fighting, what would you be doing?
Man, my family wanted me to be an accountant at the time. I was going to school to be an accountant, so definitely not an accountant. So I really can't answer that. Maybe working at Baskin-Robbins still, who knows?
All right.
That was a good job, by the way. A lot of ice cream. A lot of ice cream.
So where did you grow up, man? Why are you training here at King's? I mean, there's tons of schools everywhere. Is this where you grew up?
I grew up in Yorba Linda, which is half an hour away from here. I was introduced to my Master Rafael maybe 6 years ago by my jiu-jitsu coach, and it just clicked. His energy is something different, and it obviously shows with all this success.
All right, man. Any last things you want to shout out there, man, before we close up this interview?
Just watch me, guys, and you'll see something good.
I like that, straight to the point. So if they want to find you on the social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, how can they find you? What's your handles? Just
Beneil Dariush for Twitter and Instagram, Facebook. Everything is the same. Since I got a hard name, I don't need to add anything to it.
Yeah, so do I. My name is Mike Placenta, but everybody calls me Mike Placenta. Haha, typical. But anyways, want to shout out to the sponsors before we close it?
No, I'd just rather give the shout out to God, who always takes care of me.
Yes. All right, guys, you heard it. Beneil Dariush, UFC lightweight on FightMike. We out.